Hi, my name is Danilo Mezzadri. I am the flute professor at Southern Miss. Well, I started when I was 10 years old. I started playing the piano and the flute. And when I was about 12, I started playing the transversal flute. And I was going to a high school flute choir as honorary member playing there. And later on, I started playing a youth orchestra in Brazil. And during my teen years, I started going away from the flute, and I went back after a few years when I started college. And I did a college in music and then in law as well. What I enjoy the most is guiding my students through the progress. Many students start on different levels here, so seeing them progressing from point A to point B through their 4-year program, or sometimes on a master's degree to a 2-year program where there's a much faster progress, and then the doctoral students going to the whole process of doing a research and coming out with a wonderful product. This is what I enjoy the most, seeing what the curve of progress that they do here and how they blossom. I want my students to progress and to discover themselves as future artists. If they're going to be music educators, or if they're going to work on the performance area and performance in gigs in orchestras or military bands, or future college teachers, it's up to them. What I wanted to do through the studio here on the flute is make them the best flute player they can be and discover what is their outlet in terms of being an artist. I look here in the flute studio on a student who has a spark and an interest on becoming a professional artist. If they're going to be a music educator or if they're going to be performing, it's up to them. So what I'm looking on the audition process is like, do they have this interest in music? Are they excited about doing music? And do they want to say something through the music? Sometimes just being excited about it, it's all we need. I listen to a lot of podcasts on my way biking here to school. And lately I've been listening to a lot of jazz. My father-in-law used to be a jazz drummer, and he gave me a ton of CDs about jazz, and I've been neglecting them. So finally now I'm getting to that and learning all about Miles Davis. So that's my new dig now. I've been embarking on a journey with a contemporary music ensemble in Brazil, and this is one of my favorite things to do, and which is collaboration with new composers. They send the music and we work on designing the piece, designing how it's going to perform, rearranging things and exploring the possibilities on the flute. So that has been my newest favorite thing to do. And I've been embarking on this process for 6 months now, so I really enjoy it. There are many ways you can get in touch with us. You can send me an email at danilo.mezzadri@usm.edu. You can also look for the Flute Studio on Instagram or Facebook, and the Southern Miss Flute Studio. Here at the studio, we host the Southern Flute Festival, which also has its own Instagram and Facebook components, so you can look for that. And we do the International Flute Workshop in Europe, which rotates in between Italy and England. So that's a great way to get in touch with us as well. So several students go and participate on that, and several students from there come here and study and join us here in America. So there are many ways that you can just Google my name, you will find me.